Oh, hello, big boy. Ash Titan.
Oh, he is a big bastard, isn't he? Behind me. He's a dead big bastard. Fucking quick did he go down.
G'day guys, I'm Captain Deadmeat and welcome to the review of Anthem, the demo. That's right, we are going to be checking out the brand new game from EA that is coming out very soon called Anthem. We're going to check out the pros and cons of the game so that you guys can decide whether or not you want to play the game. But before we do that, why not give the video a like? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, don't forget to turn on notifications because that way you will not miss out on anything I'm releasing, which is brand new content for you guys every single day. Okay, so like I said, we are checking out Anthem today. This is the new sci-fi game from EA, and I've got to say, at first glances, this game looks really, really good. But as we all know, EA's games occasionally have a few problems. So why don't we check out the pros first, and then we'll go through the long list of cons. Let's check out the pros. The first thing we're going to look at is, of course, the most obvious, the graphics. This game is an absolute beautiful looking game. The outside environment is spectacular to look at, and there is plenty to see, including wonderful creatures, those fantastic javelin suits, and the environment itself. I cannot wait to actually go and explore all the different parts of the game and see all the different areas that have been created. And it looks as if it is a big environment for us to actually explore. The movement in this game is actually a lot of fun. The javelins are fast, quick moving, especially the more agile javelin. And of course you have the flying mechanic. The flying mechanic takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you do, it is so much fun and can be very, very useful during combat. One of the big things about this game that they have been advertising is the idea of playing with friends. Getting together with 3 of your friends and having a squad that goes out there and defeats the bad guys. And I can say playing together with a squad is a lot of fun. Playing by yourself, not so much. You can team up with random people, but there is always that issue that you end up with some complete and utter idiot. Or maybe you're the complete and utter idiot. So I would suggest if you are going to play this game, go and do it with some friends. So one of the other things that they have been advertising about Anthem is the fact that all the DLC that is coming for this game is going to be completely and utterly free. But in pure EA fashion, all the aesthetics and look of your javelin suits will come from you guys having to purchase things. From what I have read, you will be able to change the colors and look of your javelin suits, but if you want additional attachments, you will of course have to purchase them. Who knows, maybe they will introduce additional javelins in the future and you'll also have to purchase those. It wouldn't be EA if they didn't. Okay, so now let's get on to have a look at the cons list. And I've got to say, it's quite a long list. While we played the demo, I jotted down a few things that we noticed while we were playing the game. And of course, the first thing I'm going to mention is the flying. Now I know what you're saying, but Captain Deadmeat, you called that a pro. It is, but it also has its downside. See, with the ability for you to fly anywhere in the map, it means that you can miss the entire encounter. You can miss the entire map. Being able to fly from one point to the other means that everything else below you is irrelevant, and you do not get to experience the wonderful world that they have created below. And I see that as a big detriment. It takes you out of the game. The whole creation of the world is part of the experience of the story. And if you have the ability to completely ignore it, it takes away from that. One of the other things that we noticed is the UI. The UI and the menu system seems to be quite confusing. There are menus within menus and hidden sections. And for a while, some of us were playing without realizing that we had to equip a second weapon. And it wasn't until we had to go back to the main menu system were we able to then to assign a second weapon. The hub world, or the Fort Tarsus as it is known, which is your location for upgrading your weapons, your javelin, your story, seems really bland. It seems disconnected from the overall world itself. The fact that you cannot run through this is so annoying, especially when you're wanting to go from one mission to the next. And the fact that when you spawn into the game, you spawn so far away from where your javelin is to start the next mission. So many times the other players were in the menu system waiting, and I was trying to get through Fort Tarsus to get to my javelin in order to start up the mission. And the fact that you can't run means that it took longer to do. Of course, there are the usual glitches and problems that come with the demo, and hopefully they are fixed when the full game comes out. On a number of occasions, my game actually crashed, kicked me out, and I had to come back into the game and wait for the guys to finish their mission before I could join up again. So now let's talk about the combat side of the game, because obviously the game has a basis around combat. From what we found just from the demo, the combat and quests are very repetitious. Fly to a location, kill the enemies, take their loot. Fly to another location, kill the enemies, take the loot. Rinse and repeat over and over again. Now for a lot of people will enjoy that, but I can see this becoming something that becomes very repetitive very quickly. Now let's talk about the enemies themselves. They are idiotic. In a number of cases, I was standing next to an enemy firing at him for more than a minute before he realized that I was standing there and turned his attentions on me. Even with the game at a higher level, we still found that there were those kinds of problems. And in a number of cases, we were fighting enemies that just randomly disappeared in the middle of combat. Combat also can be extremely confusing. Sometimes there is so much going on the screen you have no idea what is going on. Between the electrical beams that are coming from the javelins, the explosions from grenades, the bursts from your weapons, the explosions of the creatures, sometimes there is so much going on, you do not know what is good and what is bad and what is going to hurt you. In many cases, I found myself just randomly firing, hoping that I was killing the bad guys and that I wasn't going to die. But the worst problem of all in this game is the loading screens. There are loading screens in absolutely everything. You leave your base for Fort Tarsus, a loading screen. Fair enough. You're going into the giant world. You go into a cave, loading screen. You walk back out of the cave, loading screen. You walk down the corridor, you enter a room, loading screen. You walk back out of the room, loading screen. Here's one, here's another, here's one more for good luck. No, hang on, wait, here's another and another. There are loading screens in so much of this game, and after a while it got infuriating. So all in all, would I recommend this game? Well, I found that when we were playing with a group of friends, we actually had a lot of fun. When we got into thicker combat and we started working as a team, things were awesome to do. Playing it as a single player by myself was extremely boring, and after about an hour, I was done. Providing that some of the glitches of the game can be fixed, I would absolutely play this game. I am very interested in this game, and I like the look of it. I'm not sure it's a day one purchase for me though, but I would certainly check this out later on down the line, maybe when they fix some of the problems, and maybe when I can get it at a cheaper price. But I'm very curious to see what you guys think. Is this a game that you guys are going to pick up? Has my review of the game changed your ideas as to whether or not you would play this game? Are you going to pick it up at day one? Are you not going to pick it up at all? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of Anthem. If you did, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to leave you with some more game footage so you can see exactly what this game looks like. And of course, you can see what the guys and I got up to in Anthem. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to respawn.
What's that? Do not stand there, Drakey, you'll just get melted. You get constant acid burn if you sit up there next.
Jesus.
And if this thing jumps on you, it's insta-death.
What if I do this?
Don't waste anything yet, you've just pissed them away.
Oh, really? Nah.
It doesn't take any damage yet. Now it takes damage. So now would be the time to say, suck on this. Woo!
Suck on this.
Careful, you're at the spawn point door. Raise to the res, they call him Judy, he runs with his crafty Iron Man suit. Oh! Yep, here they come. If you got your super, now's the time.
Here we go.
Nice work. I'll take care of the rest.
Go get him! Oh, death from above. Oh shit, he's here.
Yep. As soon as you kill the waves, he'll come back about 2/3 of the way through and start fucking your day up.
Suck it! Suck it! Suck it all! Holy Jesus!
Oh! Need to change my underwear.
Nope, big boy. More ads coming in.
Sorry, boys, you're too close. Maybe focus on the boss, just because the ads are still coming.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Gotcha. Done.
Beautiful.
Kill the ads. I think the mission just ends now anyway. We don't even get to pick shit up. There's no chests or anything like that. It's just fucking dumb.
Me?
Like literally the mission's about to end.
Oh yeah! Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
That was a bit full on.